Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name is Javier Camacho. My first blog. Anyways, just got off work right now, right here off of Riverside Laminations. For y'all who, for those of you who are local or know where it's at. Just pulled an 8-hour shift. Fucking busted ass like a motherfucker. Did a hell of a good job. You know, my personal opinion. You know, my boss, he thinks I do a good job too. But I really do feel like I did a good job. Now I'm actually on my way home. Stopped at the gas station, pumped some gas real quick. And fucking put some air on my tire. Some African dude right here asking me if I could jumpstart him. He had a 2013 Altima. Like fucking brand new. Motor was like still shiny. Let me pop that shit. And asked me to jumpstart. I'm like, come on, I'm driving a 1990 fucking Acura Integra. I'll jump you, but what's up with your car? Why is it doing that shit? It's just like brand new. You shouldn't be doing that unless you fucking shit up. I mean, he said he ran out of gas. I'm like, how do you run out of gas and have a 2013 Nissan Altima? But you ain't got enough money to pay for the gas, dude. Come on. Anyways, I jumped him. He was happy. And he was leaving. As he was leaving, he gave me one of these fist pumps. You know, black power. And you know, I opened my sunroof and I fist pumped him back. No, I ain't racist. Anyways, I'm about to catch the freeway right now off of Blaine Street. But first, I'm gonna light this motherfucker, cause we gonna smoke as we drive home. So, you know, just keep an eye out for the cops. I'm in love with the coco. Nah, that shit ain't happening, but woo-wee. I'm right here just smoking it up, about to catch the freeway, so all y'all be patient. It usually takes me like 15 minutes to get home. I ain't gonna lie though, sometimes I detour. I ain't really in a rush to get home sometimes. Just one of those days. Today, I'm actually gonna go pick up my girl's car from the body shop, so I do kind of have to hurry it up before they close. But I don't think they close till like 6, so not really that much of a hurry. Just get home right now, you know, wash my hands, wash my face, go pick that shit up. You guys wouldn't believe what happened to me though. Just like the other day, right here, coming out of work, stopped at the liquor store to buy a blunt. There was this fucking beggar. I'm gonna call him a beggar because he wasn't a bum. He was dressed, you know, alright, I guess, to say that. Like, he wasn't all raggedy and shit. He was bald. And came up to my window and asked me if I had a quarter while I was rolling my blunt. I told him, yeah, I got a quarter. I'll give it to you. Boom, I gave it to him. He said, dang, you rolling some weed? I said, yeah. Why, what's up? You want some or what? You know, thinking maybe I could get like $5 out of him and shit. He's like, yeah. He's like, well, you give me some or what? And I was like, you know what? I'll hook you up, man. I told him I'll hook you up so he could leave me alone. To tell you the truth. That's why I told him. So I gave him a little nug. A little fucking like 0.5, 0.6. And then this dude, he's like, hey, he puts it in his pocket and then he asked me, can I smoke with you? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't even know this dude. And you know, I had a lot of weed in my car. I had like fucking like half an ounce probably until I smoked it all. But I had like half an ounce in my car, and like I was like, you know what? Fuck it, dog. I felt bad, you know. I know how it feels to be a fiend at times. So I told him, you know what? Fuck it, dog. Hop in the whip. Dude hops in the whip, you know, drinking a fucking King Cobra, straight wino shit. I ain't gonna lie, I used to drink that shit too, though. Don't really drink no more. But dude hopped in the car, and I'm like, what's your name, dog? He's like, my name is Ruben. He's like, man, I've been trying to get high all day. And I'm like, well, you came to the right place. This dude, he starts getting all excited, you know. Like, you know, rubbing his hands, all anxious, I mean. I said ancient, all anxious and shit. And I'm like, I finally got done rolling the blunt. You know, we were chopping it up a little bit. I'm over here asking personal questions and shit, trying to make, you know, trying to see what this dude's about. Like, yeah, you from neighborhood, you live around here and all this shit, you know. And it turned out the fool wasn't from no neighborhood. It looked like he was from neighborhood though, but he was from no neighborhood, so I'm like, cool, you know, a little bit, you know, it's cool. So we start smoking the blunt, and I tell this fool, let's hotbox this motherfucker. Like, I had just lit it, so I rose up all the windows. You know, it was fucking cold. It was raining actually the other day, so I'm like, fucking put up all the windows. Start blazing it up. Car starts getting packed with smoke and shit, and this fucking dude, he starts having like a hard time breathing and shit. Like, he's like coughing and shit. You know, I didn't tell him. You know, he didn't tell me nothing though. So I asked him, "What's up, dog? Can you breathe or what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool." I'm like, "You need to lower the window or what?" He's like, "Yeah." He lowered the window and killed the D-box, and I was just like, "Oh, come on, dog. You see." You look like a fucking thugged out fucking maniac and shit. You can't even handle a little blunt. So he went down a notch in my butt, but you know, we're like a little bit more than halfway done through the blunt, and he didn't want no more. He didn't want no more. I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm cool. So I'm like, I keep hitting it, and this was still chilling in my car and shit, like blown out of his mind, just fucking posted right here in the fucking passenger seat, like not saying nothing, not doing nothing, just looking down like at his feet and shit. So, you know, I turned on my car, I put out half the blunt, I put it out, you know, I'm thinking maybe, you know, fuck, I'm put this shit out, man, just forget on my car and shit. Put it out and tell him, alright, Ruben, and he's just chilling there, and I'm like, what's up, dog, you need a ride or what? Like, yeah. So I'm like, fuck, alright. You know, it's raining, I'll give you a ride. So I'm like, fuck it, you know, I'm getting this fool a ride and shit. Decided to drive him home, and this fool, like literally, walking, he lived like 30 seconds away from the fucking liquor store, like 2 houses down from the liquor store. You know? Like, you fucking live right here, like, yeah. I was expecting some ghetto ass fucking place. The fucking house looked nice and shit. I'm like, you over here asking for money, what is going on here? Like, weird. I don't know, but anyways, the room was pretty cool. I'm not lying. I told him, you know, if I see you again, I'll smoke you out. He's like, oh, you probably will. I'll be at the liquor. Like, if you live at a house and you're begging for money at the liquor store, why don't you get a job? No lie, I told him, hey, go to my job, dog. It's like right across the street from the liquor. I'm like, they be hiring and they don't drug test you. Go to my job, apply, you'll have a job, dog. You won't have to be begging for money. And that fool, like, literally, like, one ear out the other. Like, straight change subjects on me as soon as I talked to him about a job. It seemed kind of odd to me. I'm like, dog, everybody needs a job. Probably doesn't want to work or something. A lot of cats like that don't want to work. I've been working since I was 13. Buying my own clothes, shoes. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't pay rent. I didn't start paying rent until I was like since I was like 19 probably. 23 now. Paying rent for 4 years, but I've been buying my shit since a little youngin. I remember I was in high school and I was a sophomore. I already had my own car. I was a sophomore with my own whip. I used to go to school in Riverside. And my mom sent me to a school over there in Riverside. It was a private school. Because the end of my freshman year, I got down and I ended up getting jumped by a bunch of dudes at school, But it's funny because I had been in a lot of fights before, but like I got jumped and shit. I got cut in my eye and shit. She got scared. She's like, I don't want you fighting no more. You always be fighting. Stop fighting. I'm gonna send you to a private Christian school. So I ended up going to a little private Christian school. Like, you gotta wear uniform and shit. You have chapel like every day after like second period. We had to go attend a little like, let's just say like a little church for young people. They do little things up there for like an hour, half an hour, I remember. And then I remember I had religion class, all kinds of shit. And it was so tripped the fuck out because I remember I ended up getting detention. And the first day I got detention, the teacher was like, you got $5? And I'm like, $5 for what? He's like, you don't got $5 on you? I'm like, no. She's like, all right, well, you're gonna owe me $5. I'm like, what do I owe you $5 for? She's like, every time you get detention, you gotta give me $5. You gotta pay the teacher for having to come and watch you that extra time. We're not getting paid by the school. You have to pay it. So your parents or whoever is in charge of you has to pay it.